This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Bundario Bunduras is just a guy who has literal skill issue. It just turns out that he was too afraid to make the jump. That's why he lost, and he's blaming it on everyone but himself for his own inability to get good at the game. I don't know why he's entering a international race where your goal is to, I guess, exploit the system and try to and try to win the race right in the best. And that's how race works. You gotta do everything you can to get first place. But Bund Antonio Banderas robot just is really bad. I don't know why he's complaining, right? When it is his literal own fault that he's that bad at his competition, right? That he doesn't know what he is doing, right? All right, hey guys, it is Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger, episode 19, Amanogawa and the Path of Heaven. I thought this was gonna be a episode based on Hoshino, whatever the stupid mythologic thing, the star princess, right, or whatever it is, right? But no, it is not. It's barely. It is literally just an opening bit and an ending bit, and that's it. It has no other relevance to the episode. I thought this was gonna be a big thing, right, with the Tanabata affair, right? That's the story with Tachibana and all that stuff, right? And the Peacock Princess or something like that. I barely know my Japanese mythology, right? I know about it, I don't know about it enough, right? But yeah, I thought this was gonna play a big part in this week's episode, but no. It is straight up literally the opening and the ending, and the opening is just Shiraiba thinking about how much he wants to fuck this alien robot thing, right? And that's about it. There's nothing else of relevance to this episode, right? And right, so yeah, so she wants to fuck the robot. She can't get over her. At least she's civil about it. She knows she has a fetish for this alien, right? And she's like, oh man, I really, hey, she's respectful. She's like, hey, I don't talk about my fetishes outside. I keep it private to myself in the privacy of my own house. Right? I don't want to bring my weird fetishes out to the outside world for people to talk to me. Unless I go to a specifically designed convention for people who wants to fuck alien robots. All those people who are into Transformers or Mecha Girls or whatever the fuck. But yeah, meanwhile, Homura and Boondy are just walking around like, hey, fuck this, hey, fuck the rules, I don't care. I don't care. Who's gonna stop us? I have a transformation device, and this guy is just a giant robot. And she gets real pissy about it, and she's like, hey, stop that. You guys can't do that. You guys can't be walking around in public like that. And Homura's like, you can't stop me, but I am hungry. Please get me some food, right? I do not like the majority, as we find out in this episode, half of the cast does not have any money within the show, and they are broke and poor. So I was like, I do not have any way to feed myself. Please take me somewhere so I can get some free food. Right, yeah. So they go back to the Boonboomger base and they get free curry, right? Then that's when Boondy talks about him being a fucking loser. Man, as more and more stuff gets revealed about this show, right? I just find out how much of a fucking loser a majority of the cast. Like, a lot of these casts are just unlikable, right? Like Boondy is just so not Boondy. Boondy is fucking cool. He's Gary. He's the literal Gary Oak of this season, and he does not give a fuck. He will straight up call Antonio Banderas robot a fuck loser, right? But hey, but you know what? But he does make good curry, Yeah. So Boonderies Murders talks about he's a loser, right? How he can't make the jump, But before they go, they're like, all right. Well, that was fun. Really glad we talked about your past and everything. But all right, we're just gonna take a bowl of curry and go home now. Bye. See ya. And then this week's enemy is an ATM robot who for a good bit of this episode, I thought the big money bag, right, that were on his chest or on his front was ball sack, right? I thought that was supposed to be the gimmick, the bit, but it's actually not because it's so completely surrounded on all four corners, all four sides of it. But the way that they keep the camera only focusing on the front face of it, right? I thought these were ball sacks of it, right? But I guess they're not. I guess it's supposed to be a dress. I don't know. This thing is just a giant square box that they fight, right? And that's about it. Yeah, they find out the monster's power is based on how much wealth you have, and apparently Mira has money. She feels like a character that doesn't have money because her entire character gimmick is that she badly needs a job at any given time. So I guess she has money. And he realizes, oh man, Taya's loaded. Taya cannot be here. So Taya, please write yourself out of this episode while we deal with this. So they, yeah. And then Joe is just poor. You know, it just turns out he used all of his police money to buy a gym set, and now he's poor about that. And yeah. So they fight. They beat the shit out of the ball sack ATM machine robot, right? And then it just turns out that I did not realize that the Boondi's robot form, right, can fly. I didn't know this. I knew it had like this jetpack thing on its back, but I thought that was just like an aesthetic reason, you know? Right? I thought it was just there to look cool. I didn't realize this thing can actually fly, unless I missed it last few episodes. But yeah, it just and then it just turns out that Boondi is smart. He realized that hey man, hey, I've been in this game long enough to understand, like, unlike, because I'm not a fucking loser like Bentonio Banderas, right? Boondarios Bunduris, right? I'm not a fucking loser. I'll put all my money into Bitcoin. You know, I'm smart. I'm gonna invest all of this. You know, hey, crypto was high. You know, right? I'm gonna put all my money into this. I'm gonna make sure. You know, all this. I'll get a good return investment on this, right? We find out he randomly has a bunch of money, and because of that, I guess this gives Bunduris Mendez the courage he needs to, like, all right, I can now fly. Seeing that you're down, I can use you being down, like, figuratively and literally down right now, because he's being pushed down. He's being held down by his money. I'm gonna use this to be better and fly. You know, so yeah, so we get is this the team robot combination this season between Boomdi and Bundarios, right? This thing looks really fucking bad. All it really does is adds the jetpack to his back, right? And that's it. There's like no real comedy. Shit looks really fucking stupid as hell. This is so unimaginative, right? And it takes his crossbow gun. Like, I cannot get over if this is actually how how the main robot and Boon D, the Six Ranger robot combined. It's so fucking bad. Holy shit, the thing looks so fucking stupid. Yeah, it shoots the shit out of it, you know, right? And they kill it, and then again, that's good enough for Boondi to stop calling Bunduras a fucking loser, right? Who can't fly, and that's about it. So he gains everyone respect. And then a lot of people have a bunch of dumb wishes. I don't really care about. Mira wrote out an entire fucking paragraph. Holy shit! Just write down one thing. You don't have to write. You don't have to write your. You don't have to write down. You don't have to write down all this shit, and that's it. Yeah, Joe wants peace or whatever the fuck. Gamba says he wants this show to be over with. He's like, I hate all this stuff, and everything. Homer wants to eat a steak. You know, Boom D says, hey, I gotta go fast. Ishirio's like, I'm not telling you that. This is how my public this is how my data gets. Like, I'm smart. I'm gonna let my data leak. And I keep thinking that the fact that Saiba is still in the show and that she really offers nothing to the main cast, or she really does. I think she just writes like a long fan fiction about how she wants to fuck Boondarios, and that's it, you know. And that's pretty much this episode. Overall, this episode reveals a character bit about Boondarios, which is fine, I guess. He's just a fucking loser, which we kind of confirm, right? He's like in a way, if you think about it, he's like Venom, right? How he's just a fucking loser on his home planet, but on Earth he's a cool robot and everyone will love him for that. And then they finally updated the ending sequence. It's the most laziest shit ever. Instead of refilming this ending sequence, all they do is just shittily, badly edit in Homura and Boom D into like these weird little thought circles. Like, holy shit, this shit is so fucking bad how they did this thing. I actually can't believe that they did not bother to just reshoot this ending sequence, you know, like you just have to reshoot this once and that's it. But this, I guess they're real fucking lazy about it. Even with I remember with Koruger when they did that shit, they redid the dance with Ushimi Mimaru, where the fuck the Gold Ranger guy's name was, but holy shit, they just lazily edited in Homer into this fucking editing. Is so fucking bad and lazy. Like you guys could have get everyone down when they down to the fucking office and to film this. Also, worst part, when you look at this editing, it looks like there's like intentional space being left around for Homer to come in and dance, right? Like it's really obvious what Joe is in the is when they're like the wide shot and you see Joe and Mira on his left side or right? How there's just like an empty space. Like you think Homer will go in there, but no, it's not. It's just so fucking bad how they fucking shot this. How this updated dancing. Also when they do like the hand go thing right at the end of the shot. Even Homer and Boom D's hands don't even appear. That's how fucking bad this ending sequence. Also this week's theme is don't run into traffic. Yeah, that pretty fucking smart. Don't do that, kids. You'll fucking die if you get hit by a car. All right, that's this week's episode. I do not care about Boondura's backstory. I think he's a fucking loser. I like how this confirms how hey save up your money. Don't buy stupid dumb shit like Japanese plastic toys. Right? Save your money, right? And all right, yeah, that's it. That's this week's episode. Okay, thanks. Bye.